So, are you an expat here on Koh Samui?
Kind of. Keeping it real in Koh Samui. Yeah, I guess it's a Samui Stadium. It's like a reservoir area, and there's a Wren Trail on this peninsula, and then it's a 1.1 kilometers and then 2.1 kilometers to go the whole perimeter of the reservoir. And it's well lit at night. It's open till about midnight. It's free. Great place to train. There's people of all shapes and sizes and fitness levels working out here. So I like coming here because it's close to my place.
So how'd you find out about this place?
I found this place, I just stumbled across it, I guess, and I found it was a great place to train outdoors. I find it a very peaceful place to train, and rather than being in an air-conditioned gym.
Oh, hey, we're keeping it real in Thailand here. Been coming here as well for close to 20 years. The experience that you've had here so far, running around here, are the Thais receptive? Or are the locals, do you get bothered, or do you feel like the vibe's good? And would you recommend it to people coming here for a visit, or expats, or short-term, long-term?
Yeah, it's actually, I feel safer here than I do in Canada, if you can believe it or not. I come here at all hours of the day, well, mostly in the afternoon or evening. And yeah, I find it a very safe and accommodating place to work out. I'm keeping it real in Thailand. Come on out and jog.
And there's an outside ring road to the whole reservoir. As you can see, there's some people jogging over there. And it goes all the way around the circumference of this.
A little over 2K.
Yeah, a little over 2K. And it's great. There are some dogs on there at some points, but they won't bother you. I've never been bothered by dogs down there. So if you see them, don't get all flustered or anything.
Or take a little bit.
Or if, here, hold on to this for a sec. Just want to show them, there's the old Thai technique here. When you see a dog, when you're running around, there's a dog or some animal beside the road coming at you, just bend down, pretend you're picking up a rock or something. Or anything, just pick up, as soon as you, that's a sign to tell you, if you're bending down and the dogs are still approaching, okay, obviously that doesn't work. They're not afraid of that. 9 times out of 10, or even 9.9 times out of 10, it's going to work. They'll bugger off. Trust me. So I brought you here to Thailand.
Well, it's August 26, 2022. I was fearing another lockdown in Canada over this COVID nonsense, so I decided to come here and resume my writing. I just published a book, Comprehensive Joint Locking Techniques for Law Enforcement, which is the best book on the market in this subject. And I decided to do a new book called On the H-Cuff, which is hands-on control using functional force. And it's cutting edge techniques for putting on handcuffs. And there's
so tell our viewers what experience do you have in order to write this book? What was your previous employment?
Well, I started martial arts back in 1971, so I've been doing martial arts for over 50 years. And I did 27 years with the Vancouver Police Department. And in 1986, I took a leave of absence to go around the world to look at police use of force programs and find out what the ultimate martial art was for police, and I couldn't find one. So then I was going to judo class, and then I was teaching at the Justice Institute, the police academy, and I was telling each group what we were doing in each other's classes, and I realized, well, wait a minute, police and judo. So my partner Toby Hinton and I, we put together this new martial art called Police Judo, and that was officially started in 2010, but the roots go back further than that.
Do you have a Facebook site or a YouTube page or a link for that?
Yeah, actually I wrote 2 books. I wrote another one called Chin Na in ground fighting in 2003, and so this one, that book and the comprehensive joint locking technique can be found on alarsenalbooks.com.
How do you spell that?
AL, it's all one word, ARSENALTBOOKS.com, and you can order it from there or just Google Al Arsenal. Yeah, keeping it real in Thailand. Buy my book.
And of course I'll leave a link for how to buy his books and all that down below. So make sure you do that. Make sure you check it out. Good book. I've got a signed copy myself.
A collector's item.
Collector's item, yeah. Can't wait to start trying some of these techniques. Finger locking. Maybe Steven Seagal's around somewhere. I can. See, it hurts already. Ouch,
Double twist lock.
Ouch. If you want the real Thailand, this is real. This is it. Well, Joe Blair and Al here at Keeping It Real in Thailand, all you YouTubers, and just want to say thanks for coming along. And
hit the subscribe button now.
Yeah, and hit that like button too as well. I couldn't have said it better myself. All right, I guess we can sign out together. Keeping it real in Thailand.
I'm keeping it real in Thailand. Come on out and jog.